짜짜라짜라.
Hey everybody, what's going on? What's up, PM Collector Boy? Bearded Canadian, thank you so much for subscribing for 28 months. That's a long-ass time. Eva Arcane, Mizroy, Eva Deep Thought, The Retro Spicer, PM Collector Boy, Satellite Sun. Hi everybody. Happy Friday. It's been a while. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Hope y'all weren't too concerned on my behalf. I'm here, I'm fine, I've been fine. Ish, kind of holding it together, sort of. But I'm here, and that's what's important. Good evening, Shadows. I saw your new submission, Eva. We'll do one of them tomorrow. I had a rather busy afternoon/evening, so. We all foolishly thought T1 would be the future. I remember those days. Good evening, cute T-Go. Good to see you. Mizroy, thank you so much for subscribing for 27 months. Welcome back to your Banner Powers, or whatever the hell. None of the above, in fact. This is what we were supposed to do a week ago. My schedule is all kinds of screwed up. Everything's a mess, chat. Everything is chaos. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay because I have you. I guess. So yeah, I don't think anybody missed this, but that's what's up, Hildy? I don't think anybody missed this, but for anyone who did miss this, I was really sick on Wednesday. I haven't had a real bad. I have chronic vertigo, which isn't as bad as it sounds. It manifests very rarely, perhaps like once a year. But I got it super bad on Wednesday. And it grounded me for the entire day. Like I was having. Yeah, it's the inner ear crystal stuff. Yeah. It's like you have it too. You have my sympathies. We can commiserate. How many light gun games we got? None, actually. Nobody around here is impressed by that light gun chicanery. But yeah, I was out Wednesday. Yesterday, I was feeling better. I was feeling functional, but I still wasn't myself, and I didn't want to push it because I basically knew what happened. It's my theory, opinion, life experience that when I get particularly dehydrated, I'm very susceptible to vertigo. Like it only seems to happen at times when I can look back and be like, yeah, I definitely wasn't drinking enough water. And like Tuesday, I didn't drink enough water. I drank a lot of alcohol, and I was sweating like a pig in here. So I think it was just a horrible, disgusting convergence of events that laid me low. But yeah, so I've been much more careful. I have my water here, being very careful. Nice and cool in this room tonight. So also, the more Dragon Coin forward of you may have noticed I have temporarily retired the wear a hat option. It's been difficult to accommodate ever since switching to these headphones, and I think that may have also contributed, trying to wear a beanie on a very hot night. So yeah, I'm playing it very safe right now. So. And now I need to catch up on chat. Good evening, Zem. Good evening, Helveet. Good evening, Tradon. Good evening, Buster V. Good evening, everybody. Hello and hi. So I've been quiet. I've been here. I was working on something. I want to finish off a song. No, by all means. If y'all just want to lurk, lurking is always welcome. Lurking is all well and good. One light gun game you would consider mentioning, it's unemulatable. Police 911. You know, Time Crisis, imagine that the machine has motion sense. Oh, I've seen that, yeah. On cover, I love that. LD, thank you so much for the bits, I appreciate it. You think a hat would help with vertigo? Very clear indicator of which way's up. I know, right? Isn't it weird? But I've discovered, like, anything going on heads-wise can, like, a big part of it is perception, is, like, knowing how I'm oriented in relationship to everything else. And a hat, or even sometimes these headphones can throw me off a bit, if they're wonky or lopsided or something. Yeah, just things being a bit too much in one direction can be enough to throw me off. So I have to be careful. What's up, Manic? Good to see you. Helvey, you're hoping I was taking a break for good reasons. Yeah. Afraid not. I mean, it's just been, I mean, on the whole, it's been a pretty stressful period of time. I feel good, honestly, that I've been able to keep up with streams as well as I have, but it also kind of feels like something had to give at some point, so. And it's given a bit this week, so we're gonna mix things up a bit. It doesn't mean that practically everyone uses the ATH M50s or headphones and trade for professional use for streaming. Mainly because I had a pair of them for a while, and they're supposedly flat. They felt way too bass heavy for me. That was the pair I had before these. Funny enough. I don't know who put those suggestions out there. I don't know if they just sat in a really, really nice sweet spot for premium headphones, but yeah, those were the ones that I used for years and years and years before switching to these earbuds until they stopped working, and then getting these for free. Got the FOMOs for having too much food in my stomach and getting a blood donation. Recommend the electrolytes to fight off nausea. Good advice. Good advice. Saw a sequel to 911 Police at a couple truck stops. It burns my legs after a session, all that ducking and leaning. I bet it would, yeah. The thing is, like, it's been tried so many times over the last couple decades, but, like, it is really genuinely hard to get physical activity to splice in well with video games, especially with the way the video game industry has evolved. Our expectations of games. Big reason why VR was never going to become mainstream is it's too much moving for the kinds of games that we play. It's too exhausting to run and jump around the whole time. If I shift to an entry-level audiophile set of headphones, their sound signature is nothing like them. They also don't look modern at all. Does bad field of view in games? Yes. Yes. I have to be kind of careful with anything. I'd say anything less than 75 degrees. It depends a bit on the game too. Like if I'm not having to sweep my view around, like check the corners, check behind me all the time, it's okay. But yeah, I've played a couple games where like a 60-degree FOV just messes me up. What's called 911 is beyond me when it takes place in Japan. I wonder if they maybe it's specifically meant to be like an American police simulator. I mean, you are shooting people, so the most 1960s looking headphones possible. That's definitely up there. To be completely honest, I was expecting the ones that are just giant pads with like the stick sticking out of them, and then like the metal band like clipped onto that. Headphones, I have flat ones for most stuff. I also have bassier ones for listening to certain music when I expect that. Hydration is key for you too. Can't VR. Sometimes I can't even see where I'm going in like the witness. I can do room scale VR. I can do like the Valve Index and stuff designed for it. But the moment things start moving without me, oh my god, I just want to die. Long time ago, back when VR first started blowing up, I went over to a friend's house. He had a first generation Vive, and I tried Valve's The Lab. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. That had a lot of really neat experiences. It did a really good job of showing off the potential of VR. But I also tried one. I wish I could remember what it was called, but it was like a multiplayer shooter where you're basically the captain of like this little sand skiff. So it was room scale on your skiff, but you also had control over the skiff, so you could move it around the play area. And like as soon as I started moving that skiff, I was like, nope, cannot do this. So I know there's some stuff that I would really enjoy in VR. I think Subnautica, if it didn't give me an absolutely fatal heart attack, and Star Wars Squadrons, I think would both be amazing in VR, but I will never be able to experience them that way because I will just become a fountain of vomit. I want audiophile ones that look like the old Burger King Kids Meal giveaway burger shaped ones. Gratis I have that I linked are very uncomfortable at first, wearing them pretty constantly. Oh, hello. After shelling out some cash for custom over ear pads, common enough of a complaint, someone made their entire business model effect. Oh wow. Live in New Zealand for shipping as well, wow. Still have a VR fixed camera angle, survival horror, where the gimmick is the camera angles are watching someone through a security camera system. That would be pretty cool. These, shockingly enough, these are probably the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn in my life. Y'all noticed I've been wearing glasses to streams more and more often. It's because with my old Audio-Technica ones, they would just crush the frames against my head and it would get really painful after like an hour or so. And then when I was wearing earbuds, I could do whatever I wanted. But then when I went back to these, I was like, oh, I can't wear glasses with them. until I tried it, and I was like, oh my god, it feels fine. It's amazing. And it turns out these are Alienwares. And they're really, really nice. They're super comfortable. They're super high quality. I approve. Tried Skyrim VR. I made it halfway through the tutorial dungeon before hating myself. If I was wanting to play in VR, they'd probably kill me. Oh god, Mirror's Edge. Holy shit, yeah. I would not be able to handle that. There's a company called IGS. Looks like they made a bunch of Neo Geo games and arcade collections coming to Steam. No, I'm not familiar with them. The latest The Room was VR and I was super bummed. Yeah, I was too. Because I played all the other ones. I shriek when Animal Well blows up part of a fucking pixel cave so I run the fatal heart attack Subnautica. Oh god. I would be able to play Subnautica until I got to the point where I heard a Reaper Leviathan and I'd be like, I'm done. I quit. I quit gaming forever. Glasses work wonderfully with their HyperX too. Yeah, Alienware made these headphones. I forget. I tossed out the box ages ago. I forget what exact model. They're like Pro some I don't know. They're fancy. Yeah, they're like pro wireless headphones and they're great. I have no complaints. They're super comfortable. The quality is wonderful. Yeah. Using wired earbuds on my PC for ages. Partner loves a full headset. When I put them on, I feel too warm. Yeah, my head does get kind of warm. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue during this tiny heat wave here in the South Bay. I honestly really want to get back to using earbuds for streaming, but I don't want to spend the money on them. Too cheap, Chad, especially if you're spending money on these and they're so good. They're just so good. Also, good evening, Ball of Work. It's good to see you. One VR game I really like is I Expect You to Die. Room scale puzzle game where you spy putting James Bond style death traps. Oh, that sounds like fun. Reapers have nothing on Mesmer. I have a thing about just the size. Like just the size of things in the unknown. Scariest thing in the world for me in Subnautica is making it to the edge of the plateau and looking over the edge and knowing there's nothing down there. That freaks me out really hard. Also, I'm not going to spoil it. Nobody's going to spoil it. Nobody talk about it. There is a part, if you follow the storyline in Subnautica, there is a part at the end of the game that is like scientifically designed to be as terrifying about that as possible. I was so impressed and at the same time so angry they made me do that, but it turned out okay. Opening songs of I Expect You to Die are absolute peak cinema. I might look up a video of that then. My ear holes are somehow too small for the rubber ends, they fall out constantly. Yeah. Fingers crossed my computer is the Geek Squad with I suspect. Oh no, lows are high. I hope that gets worked out. Yeah, you didn't look. Yeah. I was cursing like a proper sailor. It's so funny. What phobia did it cater to? Just fear of like a deep unknown body of water. And like just having this feeling that there's something like vast and unknowable beneath it. And oh man. Fell off the edge and Subnautica and got ate by the ghost, and that was the first. Oh yeah. That's right. If you fall off the plateau, it's full of ghost leviathans, isn't it? RT Game has a great video on Expect You to Die. Thalassophobia of the dark existing. Oh man. Anyway, chat, I actually have a few specific topics that I want to talk to you about before we get going, and then we need to get going because we're handling this particular community night a little bit differently than normal. In particular, it's not community night, it's community nights. There's going to be two of them, tonight and tomorrow night. I'm taking this opportunity since the schedule's all fucked up anyway. I'm gonna push off the power hours to next week, since we already missed Thursday, and I am just not in the mood to do a 20-page Virtual Boy special. Like, for God Christ, hell, give me another couple of days to recover before that. So yeah, my grand plan is we won't do any kind of wheel or random selection for community night. We'll just play them all. And tonight, I'm gonna do ones that I want to do. I'm gonna, you know, no judgment here, no shade to those that we're not getting to tonight. I'm gonna follow my own intuition and play whatever games that I want tonight from the list, and then tomorrow night we'll round everything else up. I believe, counting Eva's submission, there should be 12, so the target for tonight is 6. If we get through 6 games tonight, we should be able to comfortably get through 6 games tomorrow night. And I can fudge that a little bit by picking specific games. So, considering resubmitting Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver, you absolutely could have. We're going to be playing a couple games that I've already played before. Or games that I'm meant to be playing in the future. So yeah, schedule reminder. Tonight and tomorrow night are community nights. The technically impressive community nightses. Don't show up tomorrow night hoping for the power hours. You're not gonna get them. I'm not gonna stream on Sunday. I think I can still use the rest. We'll get back on Earthbound on Monday. I'm debating swapping some extra nights in for Earthbound, just because it's been 2 weeks and we're only 4 nights into it, and I'd like to be further than that, considering stuff that's on the horizon. But we'll talk about that more next week. I'm not going to make any determination now. So the next issue of the Power Hours may start next week, or it may not. I'm not sure. And then next Friday, I put even odds on Curator Connect-Ageddon, given that we already did Master System Odyssey last week, and this is sort of like a weird old wheel, but one that y'all got in front of me immediately. So yeah. Okay, we need to talk about something. I wanna go ahead and get this out of the way because it's approaching fast. Terrifyingly fast. It's not about Bubsy. Y'all were actually wrong about Bubsy. I don't know how many of you are aware of this. Bubsy 4 is not coming out in like a week or two. Bubsy 4 is coming out next year. What is coming out in a week or two is the Bubsy Perfect Collection, which is the roundup of Bubsy 1 and 2 and 3D on Steam, which I don't need because I've already suffered through those games entirely enough. The thing y'all should be paying attention to is Silk Song. Because apparently the sacrifice of my body on Wednesday was enough to manifest Silk Song into being. You're welcome, by the way. You know, I do what I can for the community. So, I have a very important question to ask y'all. And it's simple. Do you want me to stream Silk Song or not? Because I can. And I would love to. But I also understand the folks who don't want to see games like that streamed until they play them themselves. So you should just, god damn it, Ben. It's good to see you, but god damn it. I'm gonna put this to a vote, in fact. Let's just see. Never do this. There it is, manage poll. I want a new poll. Yeah, I know you're gonna tie this. After Wonder Project, no. If I'm gonna do... I think if I'm gonna do Silk Song, it should be right at the head. If I'm not gonna... Here's how it's gonna work. If y'all want me to stream Silk Song, it's gonna be when it's released. Alright? If y'all don't want to do that, I'll probably still get it and play it myself, and then like a year or 3 from now, when we remember that it is a thing, or when they finish pushing free updates to it or whatever, then I'll stream it like I did with Hollow Knight. So I think this is more like, I'm going to stream Silk Song eventually. It's just, do you want it on release or not? That is the specific question. That is specifically what I'm polling you on. Do you want to see Silk Song on release? I remember the Kirby tanked out their first night because folks wanted to play themselves first. Yes, I know. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm going to be very critical of these results. And I will be paying attention. If we do stream it on release, I will be paying attention to viewership. I hate how when any big game comes out, everyone plays it and it gets exhausting and I don't watch. He's playing a game from 1991. It's clear he doesn't care about that. You should do as you please. I'm not gonna hang around the entire time watching something I intend to play. Then you need to vote no. You need to vote no. All right? If the question... Okay, good. I just want to make sure. We're clear. Like, sometimes the, you know, oh, stream what you want, do what you want, gets kind of lost in the message. No, I want to know who is going to show up night after night for a full playthrough of Silk Song. That's what I want to know. Soldering iron arrived today. Congratulations. What's up, Justin Brett? Got robots to play next week and like 3 Metroidvanias I want to get through. If I went back through my list of Metroidvanias, I'm sure I'd find at least that many that I've been meaning to play. Blue, I'm excited, also scared. Oh no, it's fun. Soldering is fun. If I could handle it as like a 12, 13-year-old, you can handle it. Advantage of waiting a year or so, we'll have lots of secrets found. Well, yeah, this is also, to a lesser extent, a question of, do you prefer blind playthroughs or experienced playthroughs? Because when I did Hollow Knight after playing through like 90% of it myself before, so I was really familiar with a lot of it. I waited long enough that I forgot a lot of it too. But that's always kind of a question in the back of my mind. Is it necessarily better to do a blind playthrough of something, or a playthrough of something I've done before, to make it easy, to make it flow better and to show off more of it? Hildy, you're big on blind. I made transfer cables by hand as a teenager. Counterpoint soldering. Well, see, I learned soldering at a robotics camp in 8th grade, so of course that's going to be fun. Do you have the self-control to not play on your own? Absolutely not. If I don't stream Silk Song on release, I am 100% playing it myself. Sorry, I have a vast array of games on Steam, on GOG, on console that I have restrained myself from playing because, oh, what if I want to stream this? What if I want to stream this? What if I want to stream this? I'm not doing that for Silk Song. I'm sorry, was that unanimous? Oh no, it wasn't. Okay. The poll just showed the, okay. All right, well that's a commanding vote again. So okay, no, cool. That actually makes things really easy. We don't have to worry about Silksong now. I do like playthroughs of games you absolutely adore and know everything about, though. Yeah, I've kind of noticed those tend to do notably better in viewer metrics, because I think the excitement is sometimes infectious for them. Sometimes I like see the raw reaction, sometimes I'd be given the guided tour through all the system. Depends, like blind for comedy purposes. Some stuff like Super Great Friends Legendary Deadly Premonition work better with knowing the game. Prefer blind for a game I'm familiar with to see how others approach it. Experience for a game I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, I get that. We dodged a bullet when it turns out to be shit. Could you imagine people wait fucking 7 years for Silksong, one of the most hotly anticipated games of all time, and ends up being garbage? It won't. It absolutely won't, but I mean, can you imagine? I saw the article today, because of course it was coming, of all the other game developers on Earth getting the hell out of the way of Silksong. Seeing the demo when people are saying it's good, the movement is somehow even better than Hollow Knight. I've heard it's faster and harder. That's been the water cooler reaction, I think. I wouldn't know what it's like to look forward to a game for ages and have it suck, Christ, and Shenmue. Doubt Silksong will have the specifics of Outer Wilds or seeing the raw reaction integral to the draw of the playthrough.
Skateboarding is more popular than ever.
Skateboarding is more popular than ever, chat. Outer Wilds is the gotta be blind game. I agree.
It's illegal.
It's illegal? Oh no. More, I'm stopping that. What's our lineup for tonight? You're gonna find out as I find out, Nemrin. I decided to start with the Islands of Danger. Just because. Just because. We have 12 games. In fact, I'll read them out for you. The nominees for our community nights, and we are going to play all of them. Driver 3 on GBA, Sonic and Knuckles, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Shadow the Colossus, Odin Sphere, Alone in the Dark on GBC, Metroid Prime, Magic Carpet Plus, Vagrant Story, Actraiser, and Islands of Danger. There's one more, Eva nominated Die by the Sword, I think. I just haven't picked it up yet. So we're definitely not doing that one tonight, but chronological, no, sort of, but no, but sort of. Yeah. I was kind of leaning towards doing some of the older ones tonight. You didn't list your nomination either. It's Vagrant Story, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's Vagrant Story. Yeah. I hope you're using the... Are you using the fancy headphones? Islands of Danger now known as Final Danger. All right, so yeah, we're gonna start with the Islands of Danger. Hang on a sec, chat. I got in trouble, chat. I got in trouble for Magic Carpet Plus. Because when I went to buy it off of GOG, I thought it was set to use my PayPal, and it didn't. It used my credit card, My wife was like, "What did you do?" So now I owe her $1.49 for that. Misappropriated funds. Yeah. Imagine this is how Odin retired for streaming. Just got up, talked to his wife, and never came back. Sabbath is on sale for about 2.5 more hours. Oh, is that all? Damn it. Might do one of your other games. Be on the couch for 1 minute 49 seconds today. So yeah, as I get to these games, if you nominate them, feel free to describe and chat why you nominated them, because a lot of these games I'm not so familiar with. I think I have this really dim recollection of actually playing this before. I think this has actually come up on the channel before. It is a... It won't appear as such, but it's a rather technically complex ASCII-based shooter thing that has some interesting behaviors that I may or may not be able to show off tonight. So why don't we get to it, and then we'll go from there. Islands of Danger is the first game of the exciting and fast-scrolling Islands of Danger series. I don't know if this was actually a series. Your best friend, Jean, has been captured by the pirates of the Mad Emperor Louis XXX. The only hope of escape lies with you. You've discovered that Jean is being held on the 7th Island of Danger. Each island is protected by missile launchers. You start with 6 hovercraft. You clear the island of missile launchers without losing a hovercraft. You'll get a 4 hovercraft bonus. If you lose 1 or more hovercraft, your bonus is only 3. Each island is progressively better defended. The missile launcher shooting frequency varies from island to island. When you've cleared the 7th island of missile launchers and rescued Jean, you'll receive a secret saying that only those who succeed will see. I guess it was a series and we had all of them. But sadly, they don't seem to be recorded on the internet. That's it takes 14 hits from your hovercraft cannon to destroy the enemy missile launchers. The launcher will change color, reflecting the number of hits it has received. The white walls also take 14 hits. It takes 2 hits to destroy either a tree or the black mist. Your hovercraft can only be destroyed by either running into a hill or by a missile hitting it. It moves at 1/4 speed through swamps. Best tactic for hitting missiles, making wide sweeps across the coming path of missiles with your cannon continuously firing, as shown in this example of the hovercraft moving upstream, while firing continuously to the right. You can hold down 1 more movement keys and 1 more shooting keys at the same time. So movement is the SDF. Shooting is on the numpad. Yes, I believe this is right. Will you be using a joystick? Absolutely not. Alright, chat, here we go. We begin. Would you like to use time warp option? No, we would do normal speed. Alright. Here we go. Okay, I see a missile launcher. Get him. Never stop shitting. Because the technical part isn't the audio innovation? No, definitely not. I wanted you to hear that. I wanted you to have that for like 1 mission. I'll turn it off now, okay? Alright. We did it. C key, continue. Island 1 cleared. Hooray. I did it. I did. Let's continue. Alright. Alright, the missile launcher is destroyed when the screen flashes and the missile launcher is gone. No. I can still hear the audio even if you can't. And oh boy, it's a party. There's your Spicer. Thank you so much for the bits. Make wife less angry. Fine. It's a missile. Haha. Oh god. Aha. Oh, this one's really swampy. I can still faintly hear it. Alright, cool. Uh-oh. Alright, so it seems like the other one... Also, these levels are randomly generated. I was playing this earlier today and had a totally different and frankly much easier set of levels to do. Oh, there's one more. Try shooting diagonally. Is Islands of Danger roguelike? Yes. Yes, it is. TIE Fighter. Hovercraft. It's like a TIE Fighter on the ground. At the beginning of the game, when you indicate what kind of display you have, you can turn off the marching music by using a marching music. Ah, okay. It was good to see. We're not gonna be playing it that long. I'm imagining y'all are not exactly enthralled by the ASCII adventures here, the silent ASCII adventures. So I'm gonna beat this level and then we will move on. Silent pixels are interesting. It's charming. I think it's a pretty cool game. I think it's pretty easy to look down your nose at the olden days of ASCII graphics and flashing screens. Like a lot of developers just didn't know any better, and did what they could to be as evocative as they could with the technology that they had. One of the interesting things about it is the missiles don't just home straight in on you. They actually have behaviors, which you can see some of when I'm like maneuvering around them. There's a lot of missile launchers on this level. Like a lot. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man, there's a ton of them. Good lord. They're everywhere. Final game in the series is a build your own challenge thing. You set the size, percentage terrain, number of launchers. That's really cool. Hey, I did it. That was 12 launchers. That was crazy. All right, we'll save our game here. Hovercraft is a great party and parent-child game. Up to 4 people can play at the same time cooperating together. That's actually pretty cool. 1 is the driver and 1 to 3 are the gunners. Only by developing teamwork will high scores be achieved. How neat. All right. And that's enough of that. All right, let's unmute this. Let's see. What do I feel like doing next? Do I feel like doing? Let's do. All right. Play another oldie but hopefully goodie. You thought you'd never heard of ZZT? Wow. ZZT was Epic Games' ASCII Adventures. See if I can get this to capture. Ah, here we go again. Hang on. Hang on. Should be fine. There we go. Let's play some Magic Carpet, chat. And this will be even better because it's in a very small window for me. There we go. Oh, ZZ2 is available on the Epic launcher. I would guess no. I feel like Epic doesn't even like to remind people they made Unreal. Yes. Yes. English is fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, okay. Had to, okay. Sure. Lord. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna do this in VR. Yeah, keyboard and mouse and hope for the best. Wow, that's really loud. Hang on. Help you out there.
In its infancy, the whole of creation glimmered against the dark void.
Wow.
But one place in the universe outshone all others, for it glowed brilliantly with a magical energy.
ZZT is still there on the Epic Store. Oh, cool.
The world
That's
was
actually pretty
eventually
cool,
discovered, and the first pioneers settled the land. The people dedicated their lives to separating mana from nature in order to command its powers. However, after centuries of fruitfulness,
Sound blaster, of course,
was
is
rendered
loud.
barren by man's insatiable greed.
Literally blasting sound.
Fierce competition between wizards degenerated into war. Great
No sense of
creatures
right and
being
wrong.
summoned to do their creators' bidding in the ensuing struggle. But the life breathed into these creatures was charged with evil, and the beasts turned against their masters.
Uh-oh.
Fearing for his life, a foolish wizard and his young apprentice prepared a spell.
You never get this game to run properly, huh?
To oblivion.
I hope I don't have that problem.
But the power of the spell was greater than even he could have foreseen. The whole world shook with a mighty earthquake, in which the wizard himself perished, leaving his apprentice with the arduous task of restoring the world to equilibrium.
Do not be disheartened. You must return the realm to nature's order.
This does look like it's running really fast. Actually makes it look extra funny. Okay, that was worth it just for the intro. Way back on my 386, I made it pretty far in the game then too. Reminds me how Syndicate Wars freaked out. We did eventually get that working acceptably. Enter name. And wait. Really? Why do I have a name and a call? Why do I have a name and a call sign in a Magic Carpet game? The The fuck are those sound effects? meant to be vaguely Persian, I guess. Insert your Magic Carpet CD now. Oh my Lord in heaven. Oh. Okay. We're doing what now? Wow, okay. Holy shit, it's like, wow. It's like Tyrion 2000, except really, yeah, the camera's mouse controlled. That's pretty cool. They start you out like in an actual town. All right, water's gonna have to wait. If I let off of these controls, I think I'm gonna die instantly. Okay, I wanted that. Whoa, now I can throw rocks. Holy shit, did I really just do that? Technically, I am impressed. Can't blame it because MS-DOS, man, that draw distance. Yeah, I think this is the best that DOS could do. I think first person never gives auto motion sixes. Yes, you don't have to remind me. It's not getting me yet, but okay. I want to experience as much of this as I can before it does get me. Vibing everyone, this is populous but flight sim. Now that's an interesting concept. I'm just gonna explore what some of these dots are, and then those are actually really good looking birds for the time. I am impressed. I think I had a fever dream like this once. I think I might have taken that over. Is pre or post Wing Commander blowing up? I want to say pre, but I may very well be wrong. Draw distance would be improved if DOS was called Trace instead. Okay, let's see if... Like, oh, Lord. Ow. Oh. Oh, God. We're going down, chat. What the hell was that? Oh, my God. It's some horrible worm thing. What the hell? I think this is doing damage to the terrain too. I got an MS Uno, I can't run this shit. Oh yeah, it does actually deform the terrain. That's really cool. Okay, I don't think this is doing any good. I sure had messed up the landscape though, that's pretty neat. That is actually really cool. Medieval terminal velocity. Yeah, this is really cool. It's a really neat concept. Like straight up difficult to play, but it is a really neat concept. Okay, no. That's okay, Chaos. I should probably also stop here. Yeah. 1994. Yeah. No, that was really neat. That was really, really cool. I don't think I could play much more of it than what y'all just saw, but yeah. That was pretty neat. I love the 90s on PC especially had a lot of really cool games that tried very boldly to cross different genres. The idea of mixing like Populous with like a flight sim is crazy, but actually a really neat idea. And now that I think about it, there were kind of a fair number of like first person strategy or actiony games like the Battlezone remake and Antius Rising that seemed pretty cool. All right, let's see. What should we do next? Do another. Okay, let's do another old. Volcano spell in the intro. You get that? Color me technically impressed. Companies make bold moves. Their properties poppycock. I know, unthinkable here in the year of 2025, but some of them actually made an attempt at. Okay. So one of our requests is Sonic and Knuckles, and I believe the easiest way for me to do this is to just play the version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles on the Sega Genesis Classics that I have on Steam. So I'm gonna do that unless anybody objects, because it's basically just gonna let me play as Knuckles. My favorite. No, please, y'all extol the virtues of this, because again, I wasn't a Genesis kid. I know the basic conceit that Sonic and Knuckles was a cartridge that you could plug another cartridge into the top of to do things. Because it's really insane how much Sega did these bonkers add-ons from Mega 32X to CD. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so let's see here. Where are you? Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sega! Seeing Keithgriff again reminds me of how much I enjoy Aisha. Someone online complained about the archetype of the mentor who doesn't explain shit to the protagonist, because otherwise there's been no plot to the story, and why couldn't the mentor just fix things themselves? Tell Aisha is cool for having Keithgriff literally solve the problem given the opportunity. That is cool, yeah. Also, if this is too quiet, let me know, because I do have it dialed down for how loud those last couple games were. Raspberry is one of the only games supported. Sonic 2 also had full support to port Knuckles in with his moveset. Unique level design to work around it. So if we go to new, I can pick Knuckles. And that's the wrong button, because I am not used to Genesis controllers. Yeah, Hildy, I'm kind of wondering if that's why they ended up delisting the Master System and Genesis collection, is because people were using the workshop to just like put ROMs of everything ever out there to play on this. Fun fact, if Sonic and Knuckles 3 detects a copy of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, plug it into it acts as a pass-through. Plug in as many copies into each other you want, they still run. Oh, it's the jump button again, okay. Perfect. Another happy landing. Oh, what? Yay, it's my favorite part of the game! Whoops. Chat, for some reason, this doesn't make me motion sick. Don't ask me to explain it, because I can't. Whoops. This is Brandish, but well done. I would have played Brandish if it looked like that, yeah. Grab the goddamn, thank you. Brandish Oddish's evil twin. Oh no! Oh right, you can climb walls. Whee! Why can he glide? Whee! His dreads make him aerodynamic. No, not nature. Double bonus stage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! I forgot that the sides turn into those too. Whoops. Guess we live down here now. Let's do it again! Bitrate loved it? Oh, I bet it did. I'm sure it did. Oh, they didn't transform. Sonic and Knuckles plus Sonic 1 gets you the blue sphere hub, which is with some absurd number of them, like 1 million or something. So does Sonic and Knuckles work with Sonic the Hedgehog 1? Pac-Man should sue. Technically, are we saying technically as in like it doesn't crash? Well, shit. Well, double shit. Oops. It only loads an infinite blue sphere game where you play through randomized blue sphere levels. Okay. And is that different from plugging in other like unoptimized games? No. Okay, unsupported games lets you do randomly generated blue sphere games. Okay. Other games also play Blue Sphere, only have one random level. Okay. So Sonic 1 was special in that respect? Okay, cool. Gotcha, gotcha. That's really neat. Because Master System first, whereas the others were Genesis first. No, 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 no. In terms of how this works on technical level, Sonic 3 and Knuckles checks the first chunk of the cartridge ROM to see if it matches anything it has in memory. If it does, it loads a specific ROM from inside the cartridge. If it doesn't recognize it, it will load a random Blue Sphere stage based on the data it read. Cool, okay. Chat, can you imagine a world where this had caught on and kind of became the norm? Oh my, what the hell is this? Chat, what the Christ was that? I've never seen that before. I love physical items, I need more of them. Yeah, lay it on me, Shadows. I would love to know how this came to be. Oh, so you need to climb, okay. Oh my god. There's some games that notice you have other games. Yeah, I'm aware of stuff like Monster Rancher and like the old Metal Gear Solid and stuff. But I mean specifically like games that can be both their own game but like an add-on to a previous game. Like imagine if like the Mario games had done that, you know? Imagine how cool that could have been. Okay. Alright, this is bullshit again. Sonic 3 and Knuckles was supposed to be one cartridge, got split into two because they had to meet a release deadline for Happy Meal toys. Got something. Cool, thanks for that. I didn't want any goddamn rings anyway. Not like I'm playing a Sonic game. Ah! Yeah, I heard the continue. Boy, I bet you can do some really cool stuff with Knuckles if you actually understand how to control him. Oh, perfect, thanks. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Whee! Blurp, blurp, blurp. Oh, I bet OBS hates this too, huh? Despises it. OBS, we know what you like, and it's not this. Suck it, Eggman. It's actually improved the stream a bit. Yeah, I can imagine. Can't wait to see the screenshot of this when we get back to Discord. Dance Dance Revolution and Guitar Freaks work like this with append discs. Ah! He didn't get dunked by himself into Hydro City. Oh lord. I wanna do a dumb thing. Yeah, I know, shut up. Blorp. Never realized this music was originally from Sonic and Knuckles 3. Yeah, I want to go over here, goddammit. Takes place after Sonic and Tails story, so there's no Knuckles to bully Knuckles. I use the I use the drowning music as my phone alarm. Whee! Oh, that was a go fast thingy. God, I'm bad at this. There we go. Ah! He does have a cute climbing animation, doesn't he? He's like really working at it. Whee! Oh no! My precious, precious rings. Sonic games are shockingly low on times where you can go fast. They got better about that. That's always gonna be my chief complaint about the original Sonic the Hedgehog, is that there's entire worlds in Sonic 1 where you're punished for going fast. Sonic 2 and 3 are much better about it, at least in my experience. That's on me. That was me. Pew, pew, pew. Oh boy. Oh, the bubble shield. I remember this. Don't need to worry about breathing if I already exist in a bubble. Hey, we did a Super Mario Sonic mashup game we played a while back. The different moveset kind of worked. Oh. Ah! Chat, why are we going so fast in a Sonic game? Hey, look at that. Gotta proceed speedily. Gotta act with swiftness. Alright. Oh! I can get some of that bullshit. Okay. Oh, this is weird. Oh, this is fucking weird. I hate it. Eh. Oh no, my shield. I really like that. Oh no, my rings. I like those too. Ugh. Yeah. That boss is trash. Hey, he was... Okay, hang on. He was clearly above the water there. Mission failed successfully. Oh. Okay. I think that's enough of that. I think we did it, chat. Okay. My blood pressure. Oh boy. That was great. What an auspicious end to Sonic and Knuckles 3. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. What should we do next? What should we do next? What should we do next? We do next. We should. Let's stick with console stuff. Let's stick console stuff. Play some Actraiser, chat. It's been a minute. A long minute, in fact. Yeah. It's not the power hours, but it serves a similar purpose. Okay, I think I do have to back up. I am no professional, absolutely not. New game me, please. Please create a name for yourself. Move it through the generations. Are you awake, Sir Bubsy? I'm the angel sent to help you recover your lost strength. Now all types of monsters are in total control of the Earth. Lower E Earth. This all came about because the demon they call Tanzra, the one who sealed your power. In order to restore your power, you will need to rekindle the people's faith in you. First, let's go down to the Earth and destroy all monsters, so we may establish a peaceful land for our people to dwell in. Love this game. Wish the sequels could have done more of the settlement building stuff. Yes. It's crazy to me that they didn't realize the settlement building stuff was what made it so unique. Like, Actraiser 2. Actraiser 2 is a disappointment on a lot of levels. But yeah, not having the simulation layer really hurt it. Alright. Sir Bowser, destroy all the monsters, land on the people to be able to live here again. I am ready. Yes. May luck be with you. Luck's got nothing to do with it. Can someone unhurt my brain as one of those tiny headaches that won't go away? Sorry to hear that. This song in particular is also the most how is this not a Castlevania songs ever. Yeah, it's just Castlevania. They're not even trying to hide it. Ooh. Take that, Treeman. He's ready to slay some demons. I mean, it makes for a great start to the game. Your game can really only be improved by Castlevania music. Remake had a sassy cherub. Bloody tears? No, sir, this is a moody drool. Ow, bird. Like, the cherub sends us down to, like, purge the earth of monsters and stuff, and it's just like baboons and bees. Ow. I guess pissed off ants too, but I mean, who's keeping score? Those bees are on fire! Quintet Trilogy Sound Library in full display. Ow, ow. Wish I had a lightning shooting staff. It'd make this a hell of a lot easier. Oh, I don't even need to jump. Can I just hang out here? Probably could. My dumbass thought you needed to jump up and hit him in the armored part. Ah! Never knew until somebody made a retro achievement set for this. The score you get in the action stage determines your max population for that region? Really? Huh. Yeah, for launch title, this is incredible. I mean, this would be an impressive game at any point in the Super NES's catalog, but this being a launch title is amazing. Hello, tiny humans. Sir Bubsy, Fillmore may become a land where people can live in peace. Our first duty is to protect our people from any monsters. I'll do as you instruct. Please rid the land of these monsters with my arrows. There are several mysterious circles on the ground which represent monster lairs. If you direct the people correctly, they'll be able to seal the lairs. You will discover the monster that controls this land. If destroyed, control of this land's destiny will return to her people. It makes me remember how seriously good Astyanax is. It was, yes. Alright, my master, let's work towards peace. Sir Bubsy, I know it's unexpected, but our people in Fillmore have something to tell you. Let us listen. My master, we are having a difficult time building homes because of many bushes. Please burn the bushes and guide us as we begin to build our road. God, I pray for forest fires. Here we go. Okay, so we need miracles. We need lightning. Alright, so let's start here, I guess. Alright, cool. Direct the people. Building direction. I would like the city to develop as such. Town under construction. It's such a neat idea for a building sim, too. Like, you don't build anything yourself. You literally just give the people, like, divine signs. Like, go this way. Build your houses this way. Unexpected. People have something to say. Master, you finally mastered the skill of hunting animals. We now have enough confidence to fight monsters. Please lead us to the monster's lair. Good, because I already did. I made this unnecessarily complicated on myself, but it'll be fine, chat. Build pig, same thing as slaying a demon. Sealing the monster's lair. Ding 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 ding. Suck it, giant horrible bats. Sir Bubsy, our people have sealed the monster's lair without our help. Oh no, now I'm remembering the fucking useless villagers in black and white. Black and white wishes it was this good. My master, we have found a strange statue. Present this to you as an offering. Please accept it. Please. Alright, so... okay. Let them finish construction. Don't you mess with my people. Alright. My master, recently strange things have been happening to me. Many of my thoughts actually come to life in the real world. If these powers are real, I feel the presence of something holy radiating from the woods east of here. Let's get some lightning. No! You let them go. Oh shit, these guys are starting it up. So if you don't direct the people, they'll still fill in... they'll fill in more and more of the areas they have colonized already until it's as high density as possible. Touch them. And each of the monsters will do something different. The bats, like the bats will steal people. These white demon things will actually blow up houses. If I remember correctly. Congratulations, your level has increased. Now your level is 2 and your HP are 9. Oh, by the way, your level will increase again when the total population becomes 200. Okay, building direction. So we'll start from here, and we'll just head this way and fuck this guy up. I've had about enough of his ass. No! Oh, they're feisty. And of course, there's kind of like a give and take here, where like the bigger your city gets, the harder it is to keep it covered. But of course, as your city gets bigger, you should also be sealing monster dens. So, Master, I feel the presence of magic power radiating from under the big rock below the precipice southeast of here. Something may be buried there. Use your powerful lightning to destroy this rock. I believe they mean this one. The probably the civilization level of Fillmore seems to have improved. Okay, so they want me to hit this with lightning. The probably just ran that rock below the precipice reveals something that may be very useful. People have something to say. Master of Magic token is found near the precipice to the southeast of here. We present it to you as an offering. Please accept it. My desired command is fuck this bat. Hate this bat. I need some more lightning. Clear out the rest of these bushes, since apparently gardening hasn't been invented yet. Hey, it's a little doggy. I think it's a little doggy. Alright, I think we can redirect the people again. As we all know, chat, city design is linear in nature. Also, you can see, since the civilization level went up, now they have wood cabins instead of huts. I think it's an actual strategy in this game to hit your own settlements with earthquakes, to destroy weaker buildings and get them to rebuild the bigger ones. Timberborn can take less than city construction, these little pixel guys. Why bother guarding? We have a god, lazy assholes. My master developed a fishing trade here in Fillmore. A few days ago, a fisherman repairing his boat along the seashore found an unusual scroll. We present this to you as an offering. Please accept it. Social Darwinism is the meta. This is what? Oh, we can take our offerings. So, yeah. When they offer us stuff, it goes into their, like the city's inventory. Lightning bolt you send smashes huge rock, found a magical fire spell underneath the rock. Spell must belong to you. Please accept it. Yes. Receive another MP. All this locked off flying monsters will be destroyed. This is all we have for this year. Thank you for accepting our humble offering. So now it goes into our inventory and can actually be used. We're coming for you, assholes. Fury, thank you so much for subscribing. 45 months, dude. Thank you for this subscription brought to you in part by Shatora and viewers like you. Thank you, Shatora. Thank you, viewers like you. Making play with this game, the text audio is graying after a bit. Yeah. Enix had a very specific design sensibility with their audio. And I like a lot of it, but some of it can be a little hard on the ears. Also, if I understand the cosmology of this game, like just how it operates visually, every time we kill a monster, we claim its soul, and which allows people to be reborn with it. That's what I gotta finish. Remembers the other flying fat baby game, Messiah? I never played Messiah. I am decidedly unfamiliar with it. Other than the monster souls just replenish your SP. I don't know, it's like I shoot the monsters and their soul goes into the temple, and then when new people are born, they come out of the temple. So seems a pretty straightforward interpretation. Master, we have found a strange bow and some arrows. Sweet. We've acquired a new skill and can now build bridges. With the way to cross the river, we can build homes over there. You're a queen human living in the temple. These are all of our workers leaving the nest to get things done. Either reincarnated, the temple rituals are horny as hell. Strength of Angel. Bridge building technique of Fillmore is so proud of. I know y'all get the idea behind this one, but I really liked Actraiser. I find this a very charming, very relaxing game. Your level has increased. Got way too addicted to the colony building minigame Breath of Fire 5. Or 3, sorry. I don't know why I said 5. Once we finish Fillmore, we'll move on to another game. I think we're good. We got time for it tonight. Five what has one as well? No kidding. This is fine. I will say the other sim levels are just this but longer. No, they actually changed things up a bit. Not only the maps and enemies different, but the challenges are different too. Some cities require you to do specific things before they can expand at all. Yeah, level 2 is a desert area. There's an ice one where it's really hard to get people to expand. There's also a very tiny bit of interaction between different settlements. There's certain things you have to do in earlier settlements that affect later ones. It's really neat. Yeah, the next one is Bloodpool. I think that's the next one. Which is hilarious to me because it implies the town was named Bloodpool before the lake filled with blood. Because I don't think the people would have settled around a lake of blood. Like Liverpool, but blood. Pew, 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 pew. Steal that shit so I don't have to shoot him anymore. One specific settlement develops a better crop, and once they do, you carry that crop back to the other settlements for the population. Yeah, because your level is based on your total population, not just in each individual area, but all across the entire game. The civilization level seems to have improved. I know it's unexpected, yeah. It's not unexpected. They need to stop saying it's unexpected. After the first couple times, you totally expect this shit. Come, my master, since the last layer has been sealed, something strange has been happening to me. I have the same nightmare every night. In my nightmare, the gruesome monster Minotaurus appears through a big hole to the southeast. He says he will curse the people with death. Because of my ability to see into the future, I feel as if I'm already afflicted by the monster's curse. Please, my master, go down to the ground and destroy this gruesome monster, or something terrible happens. There's a Japan-only SNES game called Psycho Dream. It's actually getting an English translation coming to Steam. Cool. Yes. The hole. Let's see here. Status of master? Oh, no, it's already equipped. Okay, cool. I think it's... Hang on. Town is busily under construction. I think I have to go back to the Sky Palace, and then, yeah, fight monsters. Bring the magical fire. Alright. We destroy the monsters of Zero, people no longer be scared of evil. I'm ready. So yeah, and the world map changes. You can see. You can actually see our town laid out. And it's the same as we were doing before, which is another really, really cool detail. You can actually see the world fill up with civilization. So yeah, each area in the game has an initial action scene to make the land habitable, and then a second action scene to finish it. Ha, 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 ooh, ooh, ha, ha, ooh, ooh, ha, ha. This is also a very Castlevania 4 track. It sounds a lot like that very calm, like early cave music. Oh boy. Power Hours, or Actraiser tech ahead of his time. Yes, this is Community Night. This is technically impressive Community Night. Because Actraiser is pretty fucking impressive. Managed to make mac and cheese out of spaghetti squash. Do recommend it. Nice. Ow. Half an apple. God demands more than half an apple. At least this guy doesn't get reduced his boxer shorts and getting hit. Would truly be undignified for a god of his stature. Oof, oof, oof. Ah, shit! Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Fuck. I didn't want those things to start vomiting. Hey, there we go. The Minotaurus. The Minotaurus and his tiny Speedo. Ow, fucker. So the early bosses in this game, you can kind of just damage rush. By the end, they get pretty hard, though. This Minotaurus is showing. Oh, apples are for closers. The banana hammock of terror. Yeah, that's all he does. The bosses in this game are fairly simple. The bosses later in the game just have less predictable patterns. They just throw more shit around. Yeah, the Centaur had more moves. Master Fillmore is now rid of all monsters. Sadly, one person who was afflicted by the monster's curse has just passed away. Right before he passed away, he was heard to say, "I was finally able to be of some help to the people of Fillmore. With the elimination of all monsters, we can now control the town by ourselves, so please visit other lands and make them as peaceful as our town, Fillmore." There are people praising you outside of this shrine. And they're doing a little worship dance. So, the town will continue to develop, if I remember correctly. Needs a modern reimagining or a sequel with love behind it. I mean, they did do a remake of this. And I remember hearing good things about it. Oh yeah, we got real civilization now. Alright, well anyway. That is Actraiser, chat. The acts, they have been raised. Hopefully you can see why that's such a technically impressive game. Indie game, I think, is kind of sort of like the Smelter. Let's see here. Yeah, here, check this out. Actraiser Renaissance also has the town, like, yeah, this is like a full remake of the original. Mostly positive reviews. So, I recognize that boss. Maybe not kind of, that's literally the town mode on Smelter. Yeah, that's, yeah, that looks like the town mode, all right. But yeah. Cool. So yeah, that's why Actraiser's on there. It's really, really cool. All right, let's see. What should we do next? Should we? How about? Dude. All right, let's try something completely different. Do something very different. Give me a second. I'm not sure why this is misaligned. Ah, okay, it's that. Weird. Okay. Okay, well, I'll just have to fix that again later, I guess. Okay, so Odin sphere. I remember seeing this back in the PS2 days. I never picked it up, but I always thought it was one of the prettiest looking games I had ever seen in my life. And that was pretty much all I ever knew about it, so. And are you kidding me? Hang on. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Alright. New game, yes. Game is so tech impressive, 2 bosses are too pretty to make the PS2 overheat. Yeah, normal's fine. Select the language for voice dialogue. Chat, what's your preference here? As the Final Fantasy Tactics composer? There are English subs, I don't mind Japanese. I don't know if it's subtitled. I don't know. Y'all know this game better than I do. I've never played it before. Let's go with English just in case. Also, this means I'm not gonna read anything. Oh. Oh, Christ almighty. Oh, this is the game. I'm playing the video game now. Yeah, hell yeah, read it. Soul shines proudly after falling in battle. The birds have a belief. It's the only method of earning an immortal soul. Valkyrie Prelude 1 Storming Battles? Read that right? Jesus Christ!
Griselda! Gwendolyn. It's so quiet now. The sound of battle seems so far away. It seems I cannot follow my king into the final battle. No, don't give up. Gwendolyn, please take this. I have no use for it now. This spear has slain many foes, making a mountain of corpses. The king, Father, will undoubtedly praise my actions. I'm sure he will. Do I see tears in your eyes? You're too kind, sister.
Nah, it's just dusty out here.
Do not cry. Your older sister will leave the world as a great warrior. Tis so dark here. Gwendolyn, I can't see you.
Wow.
Griselda, I won't let you be alone for long.
Wait, no, that's not.
I shall be by your side soon enough.
No, that's not. It's not how you. No, don't say that. Okay, what's getting me about this is in every other game I've ever played in my entire life, there's the way the game looks while you're playing it, and there's the way the game looks
We have
in
lost this
cutscenes.
battle. There are simply too many enemies.
And here it's all the same thing. And that's nuts.
So that is the Shadow Knight. Rumor has it he has made a deal with Halia to acquire such strength. What power?
I will face him.
Princess, you shall not.
Watch me. Oh. Oh no, he's hot.
Kill me now. How long do you intend to keep me pinned down?
Go on. Run away. This battle is over. Any more deaths will just be a waste.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're safe. I had feared you were.
At this point, I cannot go back.
Please, wait. But what good are troops that have lost their leader?
What troops? You're all dead. Prelude Act 2. Neat and scary looking berserker. These character designs are crazy cool. Alright. Welcome to the Gwendolyn tutorial. Cool. Holy cow. Oh man, that feels really good. Oh, that's super cool. Okay. New troops have arrived. So is the map a loop? Is that how I am to interpret this? It would seem so. Yeah, exactly, Tradon. Yeah, this isn't just rendering the cutscenes in-engine. The way you play the game looks like a cutscene. Power runs out, you'll be stunned for a short period of time. Covers when not attacking. Pow. Enemies are defeated. Balls of light called bosons are released. Press R1 to absorb. Give me your bosons. Cipher gauge fill. Okay, sure. Shadows is a bunch of impressive 3D games on GBA. I suddenly remember Odin Sphere, really impressive 2D on a 3D console. I wish there had been more games like this. More games that had taken advantage of advances in technology to better render the art styles of old. But I suppose it's a lot more work in its own way, too. Because, I mean, for God's sake, you need artists that can do this. Item rings. I like item rings. Nom 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 nom. The essence of food. Food becomes your own flesh and blood, replenishing vital energy. Yeah, I don't need to read a thing to know how food works, thanks. Planet seeds grow by absorbing photons. Really? Okay. So we're also farming, then. Oh, there it is. Try ahead a bit early. I've got a marathon board game day with some friends tomorrow. Oh, I missed. I'm playing a 6-player game with Twilight Imperium. Nice. That'll be cool. Food is your primary experience source. Food can also be used in alchemy. Wow. One life is always in danger. Many soldiers hide their valuables before fighting. Defeat your enemies quickly before they hide their treasure. Okay. To the next stage, the exit marker. Demon Lord's Throne. There's always comes down to a Demon Lord.
Gwendolyn, you've returned.
I have an announcement, Your Majesty, regarding the invasion. Our troops have been lost. The foes had more reinforcements than we had anticipated. We were forced to enter a battle of attrition. The Valkyries suffered many casualties, including Griselda, our commander.
I know of Griselda's fate.
Griselda fought bravely for you to
How
the
do you
very
stand when you talk to your
end.
dog? Well, I'm not like 12
She
feet
entrusted
tall
me
in
with a
proportion like a
spear
Dark
in her
Souls
final
boss,
moments.
so no, actually.
She was the most gallant and noble of all my warriors. That spear is a special weapon known as a cipher. It collects spirits that haunt battlefields and uses their power to smite enemies. Henceforth, you shall wield the spear as you please. We shall launch another assault on the enemy. I shall personally take part in this battle. Send the troops when you're prepared.
Father, is that all you have
First
to say
step on his
about Griselda?
toes, too. That's gotta be really uncomfortable.
Words will not bring your sister back.
Murder won't either.
'Tis no time for sentimentality.
Background's gorgeous, too. How long is this game? Pretty long.
Princess! We shall regroup with those able to fight. At the moment, I have 4 soldiers ready. Just say the word.
We only have half the troops we started with. Everyone is rushing to their death.
They record this in somebody's bathroom?
Princess, that was close. I had heard that the Shadow Knight looked like a demon, but he seemed human to me.
So I guess this was the period when
Why
they
did
were
he let you go?
experimenting with all kinds of like audio and voiceover tricks, and they wanted these characters to sound like their voices were echoing through a big hall like this, but it really sounds like they just recorded them in a tin can. That's why they don't do shit like this anymore. Holy sweet mother of God. Yeah, this is Vanillaware.
What? Griselda's dead because she rushed ahead of the main forces. It's certainly not because I was late to the battle.
Lord Brigand, you may be one of our nation's heroes, but I hear that you act as you wish because my father does nothing to stop you.
How long beat says 35 hours just for the main story. It repeats a lot. People say that Castlevania Symphony of the Night's audio recordings sound like a tin can. I like it. Glad that Dark Souls brought it back.
Dastardly queen of the fairies? She was the one who summoned the dragon.
Symphony of the Night's
beast.
Voice recordings, they aren't tinny like this.
He truly is evil.
There's a warmth to them. Like, yeah, they sound very recorded.
Oh, princess, hear me out.
But this has like a cold
That spear
tinny,
is a magical weapon called a cipher.
the
The dwarves
quality
fashion
to
the
it.
crystals out of jewels and use them in the weapons. It absorbs magical elements called phosons and is able to absorb and release them. It will surely lead you to victory.
Metal Gear Solid 1 was recorded in an infamously not ideal environment, right? I don't know the story behind that.
My dear princess, that stone on your spear's a jewel from the netherworld. Did you know that? Traveling from this world to the netherworld
Welcome back, Hildy. Game
is
integral in
very
past, it's
dangerous,
amazing.
and only one man is able to do it.
It's got that
King
concert
Odin.
hall reverb setting on max,
If
yeah.
we can obtain that cauldron and fabricate our own jewels, Ragnaroth will have no more enemies.
Princess Gwendolyn, I am worried about you. Please stay strong. Thank you, Miras. I shall bring some tea up to your room later.
What is that design? It's a bunny. Ish. Lady. Person. Seriously threatening Ara.
I'm a traveling vendor who's been allowed to sell in this castle. Is there anything you need?
Oh, I love his animations though. Right, pulls all the goods. Yeah, that was really cool. What is that? How would you say it? Nebulopolis? Nebulopolis? Netherworld in Delphia, Winterhorn Ridge, Raging Battlegrounds, Ringford Forest of Fairies, Volcanon Lava Pit, Tanya Capital, Deep Forest of Elrit. Alright. Raging Battlegrounds it shall be.
We're moving out now. Inform the troops. Griselda. So you're going to battle in order to win your father's love.
Shut up, Ghost Bird.
That's not true. I'm fighting for my kingdom and my own pride. If I fall in battle, that is a fate all my countrymen must face. Don't try to hide the truth from me. You seek death so that you may earn the love
Damn.
Quiet!
Called
I am
out.
but a phantom. I represent your innermost thoughts.
I hate my innermost thoughts.
I am pathetic. I've never been loved since the day I was born.
Jesus.
Giving your life for your father will not make your death worthwhile. You will simply die, like Griselda died. Stop it! If I sacrifice myself for my duty, Father will surely show his love for me. Surely.
Again, he's a Dark Souls boss. They don't typically do stuff like that. The dub from Metal Gear Solid 1 was done in some dude's house to the point the uncompressed voices files before getting squashed for PS1. You could oddly hear people's car alarms and shit. It's pretty funny. Oh god! Give me your... I don't know what that is. S rank, chat. I am a natural-born Odin Sphere genius. Wow. She actually leans into a run after a second or two. Oh, that's a cool animation. Or you can just air combo them. That's cool too. Oh, that stage is over. Whoops. Should have done that at the beginning of the stage. Yeah, I see that. It needs a certain amount of ripening. You may not know how many enemies will spawn. So I see. Napalm. Map. You girls getting all the bomb potions again? It's the way things are. It is simply the way of the world. Oh, this is where I already was. Okay. Whee. Oh. Wait, we're back. Wait, is my plant still here? This is where I was supposed to go. This is where I was meant to be. Butterfly spotted. Wait, how big is this? Fireflies release photons if you observe them near them. What's up, Drake now? Like, my man, I don't even see it. There it is. Cool. Enemy stream sound like a pig was outside, just very far off, warbly car engine. I can link it to you later, Hildy. Looks like the same artist as Unicorn Overlord and Dragon's Crown. Funny you should mention that, actually. That's my life. Oh my god. Okay, that's a bit much. Shit. Jesus Christ. Oh god, they're still alive. Yeah, let's see, alright. And then that's on the shop. Okay. I think this is a sufficient look at how overwhelmingly pretty this is. Let's move on, shall we? That. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. What do I want to grab next? I think, let's see, we got like 40 minutes, right? We're here. Since we're here, this might be the last one we do for the night, because I think we can be here for a while. Playing Alpha Centauri before this, the Fourth Amendment woman is begging the tree hippie lady for mercy already. I believe that is canon, actually. Even though Odin's Sphere is my favorite of their lineup, fans often point to either Unicorn Overlord or 13 Sentinels as their best. Okay. Now, y'all have to refrain from talking too much about this game, because I've only played a little bit of it. PS2 is your favorite home console, yeah. You mentioned that a couple times. I mean, it's a good one. It is a very, very good one. I certainly got years and years and years of enjoyment out of it. I don't actually remember how far I got into this. I got to the, like... That doesn't sound right. It's okay now, but for a minute there, it was not okay. I remember I got to the one that looks like a giraffe that peeks in the holes in the ground. I don't know how far in that is. That's the fourth one? Third one? Like, I remember the first one. Of course. And I remember the giraffe-looking one. I don't remember what was in... Because, I mean, I played this... I'm pretty sure I played this, like, in college. Probably the really tall knight-like one. Is that the first one? Some of the Colossi are colossal pains in the ass. So that was one of the things about this game. Like, I think it was a little ahead. I think it was a little ahead of its time. In a lot of ways. But I think one of those ways was the gameplay. I don't think the tech was quite there for them to have you scrambling around on giant moving critters. Appreciate this for being a mood piece, stretching the definition before things are a walking sim. Yeah, because this game's basically two halves, right? One is like wandering the land, looking for a Colossus, and the other part is fighting the Colossus. And I know the atmosphere of wandering around is a big component of it. Eco was kind of the same way. Eco's a puzzle game, but a huge component of the game is just the experience of moving through the castle between puzzles. Definitely nailed down the vibe they were in for it, yeah. Why would you make your horse go in here? Like, leave the damn horse outside. Horses don't like stairs. Oh, I guess plot necessity. Otherwise, the horse ain't coming with you at all. "13 Sentinels probably is the best story gameplay. It's really different from every other game they made, so I don't know about that." Hey Zana, there's a new animated series on Netflix called Long Story Short. It's from the creators of BoJack Horseman. It's becoming your new favorite series. Really? I didn't know they had anything new going on. That's cool. And play this game entirely on foot. I'm just saying, okay? People typically don't make their horses go downstairs, okay? So the non-linear events revolving around the lives of a Jewish American family. Interesting. Non-linear is interesting. Free princess, nice. Did love Eco, but I cuss its name. That blanket didn't render so hot. That place began from the resonance of intersecting points. Their memory is replaced by ends and not and etched into stone. Acceptable for PS2. Blood, young sprouts, sky. And the one with the ability to control beings created from light. In that world, it is said that if one should wish it, one can bring back the souls of the dead. But to trespass upon that land is strictly forbidden. What if she's just a really deep sleeper? Like, did he consider that possibility? Maybe he could have saved himself a lot of trouble. Uh-oh. See, horse didn't want to be here. Could have listened to me, but no. Gotta ride his ass down the stairs. Oh, well, that was easy. Thou possesses the ancient sword. So thou art mortal. Are you dormant? I was told that in this place at the ends of the world, there exists a being who can control the souls of the dead. Thou art correct. We are the one known as dormant. She was sacrificed for she had a cursed fate. Please, I need you to bring back her soul. That maiden's soul? Souls that are once lost cannot be reclaimed. Is that not the law of mortals? With that sword, however, it may not be impossible. Really? That is, of course, if thou manage to accomplish what we askest. Asketh? What do I have to do? Behold the idols that stand along the wall. Thou art to destroy all of them. Those idols cannot be destroyed by the mere hands of a mortal. Then what am I to do? In this land, there exist colossi that are the incarnations of these idols. If thou defeat those colossi, the idols shall fall. Cool, come out dynamite, yeah. Heed this, the price you pay may be heavy indeed. It doesn't matter. I am blinded by grief. Raise thy sword by the light. And head to the place where the sword's light gathers. There thou shalt find the colossi thou art to defeat. Cool. Random voice in the sky. You're a very trustworthy source on this. And be on thy way.
I will do anything.
He really flails when he runs. Jumps on triangle, okay. Summit plays hold the sword using and look where the beam focuses. That's attack. That's all horse. That's jump. Alright, we need to go in that weirdly direction. That's crouch. That's look. That's camera face that way. That's zoom in on stuff. Okay, cool. There we go. Kick the side of the horse too. Okay. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, I guess we're not going down that way, huh? Ah, stairs. The camera controls are kind of backwards from what I expect. There's kind of two schools of thought when it comes to controlling a third-person camera. Like, if you push the stick right, should the camera swing to the left or the right? Start button is big ass. Horse handling's pretty good in this game. Are you controlling where the camera moves or where you want to look? I also prefer the latter, and this one is controlling where the camera moves. Like, I push this stick right, and the camera looks to the left, and that really fucks with my head. It's like that annoying negative y-axis stuff that Flight Sim's invented. There's a right way and a wrong way, and I only know when I'm playing. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I used to need invert Y. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, if in... What's the I want to climb button? Quickly game, tutorialize me. I want to climb on thing. Thank you. There we go. I have an option to invert the camera. Yeah, I need... Let's see here. Options. Horizontal camera control. There we go. Oh yeah, that's much better. So I actually did some advanced animation stuff for the time, mainly around stairs and uneven ground where the game will try to get his feet to rest sensibly. Oh yeah, look at that. That is pretty cool. R1 and triangle to execute a die roll. Oh, okay. There's also a horizontal aim inverter, yeah. May have to revisit that. That's a really cool view, frankly. Up, Chief. Funny to me, because it seems like every game has that invert camera option, even when unnecessary. I suppose it's trivial, easily to implement, but I still appreciate it. Yeah, so I used to be thoroughly corrupted by flight sims, and I would play FPSs with the y-axis inverted on the mouse, and it was agony trying to play games that forgot to include that little detail, which was a lot of indie games. Oh my... Dude. Ah. L1 to look at the Colossus. Alright. Small nitpick, I think we should have been able to hear him before that little cutscene. I think that would have made it a bit more impactful. Hey! Hey, you! I see they included balconies on this guy. Hold up thy sword to reflect the light on the Colossus. Its vitals shall be revealed. Pull button. Okay. Up on its headpiece. I mean, I remember this one, so. I think he noticed me. There's some smart things to recontextualize the controls too. Oh boy. Hang on there, kid. Hurt that guy's ankle. Oh boy. It's okay, man. You got this. Ish. Yeah, there you go. You've more or less got this. You've kind of, sort of got this. There you go. Alright, yeah, just... Oh, okay. You briefly had this. Climb around this guy's taint for a second. Okay, can we kind of... Okay, so this is where I feel like the technology was maybe not quite there for this game. The climbing in this always feels very, very... I don't want to say like luck-based, but, well, come on, man. Like, I get that this is supposed to feel like a struggle, and you've got to, you know, you've got to fight against this guy and pick your moments to recharge your grip and all that. But yeah, I always, when I was playing this game when I was younger, it always felt like I was spending more time fighting the controls than the actual monsters. Sorry about that. Voice in the sky said I had to. Mechanic is simultaneously a physics sim and a gravity-free wiggle fest. Oh, oh. Ew. Been giving up smoking a long time ago. This lets you do some wacky stuff. You manage to take advantage of it using Colossus movements, get flung around like crazy. About the spirit worms. Can't believe that Colossus had a shadow in it. have one other tiny bone to pick with Team Eco Games. Their particular house style is like it's the inverse of the whole too dark thing. Their house style has always been a little washed out for me. Eco in particular has some parts where it's just really hard to see what you're supposed to be doing, just because everything is so bright and luminous. Too busy and grief-stricken to deworm himself. I mean, it's like y'all said, they nailed the aesthetic they were going for. Like, the game looks and feels exactly the way it's supposed to. But I think on a personal level, it's always just like, yeah, that's a little too bright. One is the other way. So, anyway, since I just saved, I think I'm gonna leave this one here. Like I said, I am most likely going to stream this whole game someday, mainly because I've never finished it. And I really love Eco. And I've always wanted to get through this game, so gripes and all. And I feel like y'all would be particularly amenable to that. So. Heading out, Hildy. Well, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I think that'll be the last game for the evening, so I'll put on some music and we'll chat for a minute before I let y'all go for the night.
Getting caught carries a $75 fine.
Okay, maybe we don't need that, so I'll get rid of this. Alright, so anyway, chat. I think we did it. We did, okay, so we did Sonic and Knuckles, we did Shadow of the Colossus, we did Odin Sphere, we did Magic Carpet Plus, Actraiser, and Islands of Danger. So we accomplished our goal for the evening. We played 6 of the 12 games nominated. So that means when we return tomorrow night, not for the Power Hours, but for night 2 of our technically impressive community night showcase, we're going to be doing Driver 3 on GBA, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Alone in the Dark on GBC, Metroid Prime, Vagrant Story, and one of Eva's nominations. Possibly Die by the Sword, possibly something else. So I think that's a good split. That leaves 2 games for tomorrow night that there's a pretty good chance we'll spend a bunch of time on, and the other ones can go fairly fast. Are you technically impressed, though? You know, I am. I think y'all have some good selections here. Islands of Danger is... I think the impressive part of that is very specific. Yeah, you have to kind of dig down a bit for it. Actraiser, obviously, is... It would be an impressive game at any time in any generation, but being a launch title for the Super Nintendo is singular. Magic Carpet Plus is a concept I didn't even realize existed. Merging up Terminal Velocity and Populous. Even though I'm terrible playing it. Odin Sphere is one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen in my life. Shadow of the Colossus is... Well, I mean... There... What could be said about Shadow of the Colossus? No. There are a lot of things you can say about Shadow of the Colossus. I think it was definitely ahead of its time in a lot of ways. And yeah, Sonic and Knuckles is the very definition of technically impressive, where you can build a cartridge to plug other cartridges into and change their very gameplay therein. So yeah, this has been a very, very accurate, very successful evening, I think. And we'll have more to look at tomorrow, too. Bird is where the game really comes together. The fight is beautiful. Part of the eco. Oh my god. Alright, so anyway, chat. Tomorrow night we'll do the second part of this particular community night. We'll play the rest of the games that have been brought up. There'll be no stream on Sunday. I'm not going to do a makeup stream on Sunday. I think I could use the rest. Monday we'll be back with Earthbound, and I may fool around with next week's schedule as well. I may push the power hours further back. I may commandeer Friday. I may just swap some stuff to get in some extra Earthbound, or we may just proceed apace. Since y'all shot down a Silk Song playthrough, we're not actually in that big of a hurry to get anything done. I think we got plenty of time before the analog 3D arrives. So, but we'll discuss all of that next week. For now, just focus on the task at hand, and that is being technically impressed by your selection of technically impressive games. So, I go find y'all somebody to raid for the evening. And I'll rest up and prepare to reconvene tomorrow night. Let me send you over to Dave and Confused tonight. He is doing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which should dovetail very nicely with what we were just doing there. So yeah. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thanks for joining me for, well, your community night. Thanks for joining me for a night full of games that y'all picked. And y'all picked some really cool ones. I am very happy with the way tonight went. I had a really good time playing everything we played. We returned to some stuff we looked at before. Kind of previewed some stuff that we may be streaming in the future. Everything in between. So yeah, hopefully you had a good time, and hopefully I will see you out tomorrow night for the second half of all of this. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.